Now we will do an exercise on this object. Let's open the file 14, we'll start. To this object have now been applied coordinates of maps in planar in order to see them directly inside the viewport of our UVReactor. We can start with this. Alt-Q on the keyboard. In Material Editor, Slate Editor, there is this type of texture. If you want, you can increase it as regards its style. We will see how to solve these problems. This is because we have a typical planar map. Open UVReactor. And we go to Selection Mode under Object. Since at this moment I am recording, I have a recording program. When you open it, it opens slightly slower. It is positioned in this location because I had moved the object in this location. I had rotated it and so on. But if you prefer, you can move it in space 01. All the elements will be moved directly in that location. They are also rotated by 180 degrees. If we want to have the number in this way, we can rotate it directly inside the viewport. The easiest thing to do at this moment on this type of object is to tell it flatten. I put the F2 key and I tell it flatten. In practice, it extends and reaches this extension. I deactivate the view of the edges with the F4 key. And we go to C. And we observe how it has resolved very well. In practice, the distortion that was there because it was able to flatten its mapping coordinates. The interesting thing is that where there are the cavities, it relaxes them. It can relax them without creating the edges that overlap each other. So it is very intelligent on this area. Obviously here we will have a slight distortion of this element. If I want it straight, I have to split it. So I have to split this part, which is the upper part, and in practice it will become another shell. But we keep it this way. Let's do this. Alt-Q on the keyboard. So I go to Isolate. I apply this element. Also here you see that there is a distortion. Here we will do exactly the same thing. Identical. We are going to create a flatten of this object because it is a hemisphere. I take it. Also this you see that it is positioned in this location. If you want this to move it here on the side. Flatten. It is already ready. Here we can rotate the object, or we can rotate it directly in here. In this way. Okay.